दोस्तों नमस्कार, good morning. We are living in a world where there are wars, conflicts, political turmoil, and all type of social problems, to the extent that nobody knows who is safe, nobody knows who is killing whom, but all around us there is a sort of fire. I won't say anarchy, but fire. Nothing happens without something. Therefore, every event has to have a reason. And if world has this type of situation where we have all around us chaos, conflicts, there must be reasons for it. We can look at it from ourselves first, then the nation, and then the world. If we look from our point of view, individuals, each one of us is a human being with desires, ambitions, expectations, strengths and weaknesses, fears, etc. We need to know ourselves, what hurts us, what we are wanting, what are our desires. But more than that, we also need to know that this world is a coexistence. It's everybody is living here. Like we want, we have desires, we have wants. Others also have desires and others also have wants. If our desires and wants and requirements conflict with others, we have a duty to find an answer how to resolve it. This is the first stage. Most conflicts, murders taking place out of jealousy or fear or ego problem, fights taking place because of the jealousies, fears, etc. These are all emanating from individual minds and hearts. Each one of us is responsible for our own behavior. Therefore, the first thing is we should know ourselves. How to know ourselves? There are great leaders, yogic teachers, social gurus, motivators who all are talking about it. But there is a simpler method, simplest of all, from which everything else has emanated. That is, raise your inner self to a level that you can feel the good and evil on your hands. This comes from a path called Sahaj Yoga, and the instrument is Kundalini Awakening. We have talked about it many times, but probably it looks too far away subject, but it is not really so. It is our own inner self, our soul, our life force, our autonomous nervous system, our inner structure of the body which God has created with all powers. We only need to know, and we can know it by just simply asking God, please grant me self-realization. First part. Second part, nation. Who are the people who are cause of trouble? Individuals. But which individuals? There are events where the leaders who make the society, who motivate people to do good or bad, they were creating chaos in various places, and when they lost themselves, they are creating chaos in another way by trying to become the victims. First, they were doing it as leaders. They were killing people, they were murdering people, they were looting people, and nobody was allowed to listen. Today, when they have lost, they are not in power, they try to play the victim card. It's being discussed on television every day. Who is wrong, who is right? We can see from there and judge for ourselves. But the fact is, if leader has a duty to make the nation and drives it towards the evil, what will happen to the society, you don't need a astrologer to tell that. This is second stage. The third, the world level. There are leaders who want peace award, who want to become immortal, who want to be known as the great leaders in the world. And what they are doing? Destroying the world. When they did not get what they wanted, they are destroying the world. But they forget that there are forces in this nature, including God and apart from God, who see what is the reality. In their own nation, among their own people, first when they said we will make our nation great, people accepted. And now when they are destroying the nation, people are still seeing. But only unfortunate part is, having voted once in democracy, to reverse the process takes time, and by that time damage can be done. Therefore, we also need to think, is democracy the way it exists today in the world, is it the right form, or it needs to be changed? We request to consider enlightened democracy as a way of running the world, where you think about others, you think about yourself, but don't put yourself above others and don't put others above you to win the votes. If we can correct these few things, I think the world can become a better place. We request all to consider human transformation, which can be done because the power we are talking about, Kundalini, once it is awakens inside, that means we have become enlightened. We develop the capability to know what is good, what is bad, what is wrong, what is right, and that transformation can make leaders good leaders, human beings good human beings, nations good nations, world a good place for all to live. God bless all. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.